a trailer set up, like you do the wiring on a trailer, and rewired it. So,
can you put some Leonard Skinner on?
I can't.
Oh.
It looks like Cheech and Chong dropped a left-handed cigarette with jag carpet in there.
Are you doing good?
Yeah.
somebody gonna hold the light for me?
That's what I should be doing.
You are not doing good.
All right, we're getting the 67 out. We've had it in here doing a little bit of work on it, but right now we've got to order some more parts, so we're waiting on them. So we're gonna pull it out, and we're gonna pull the camper van in that we got yesterday, and see if we can figure out what's going on with maybe the fuel pump, and see if it'll even fit on the lift. But yeah, like I said, we're getting the 67 out. I know we haven't showed. We've been working on it some, but we haven't showed a lot of videos on it. And honestly, I'm probably not going to, because every time we do show a video on it, or there's a picture of it in the background, we get hit with messages and emails about questions on it and how much it costs to do one. And this is probably the last one of these year models we're going to work on. This is just not what we work on. It's not really anything I want to work on anymore, so we're not going to show a whole lot of it because of like I said, every time we do, people want to know what it costs to do one, and I'm tired of telling people no, we don't work on them, we're not going to work on them anymore. So we probably won't show a lot of work on it. We'll show a little bit, but not a lot. But anyway, we're getting it out of the shop right now to get the camper van in here, try to figure out, get it running, start that process. We've got a little bit to weld up on some kits this afternoon and finish up on another trophy. We've got some vans that we're going to start pulling in here and taking, we're going to start disassembling them, taking parts off. We're probably going to start maybe doing a little bit of advertising. If somebody's looking for van parts, we're starting to get some stuff acquired around here, and rather than just hauling it off and junking it, there's a lot of good stuff that people can probably use, like pop-out windows, some good doors and trim and stuff like that. So, if you're looking for some stuff like that, hit us up. We may have it, because we're going to start parting out a lot of stuff here and hauling off the scrap that we don't use anymore. But that's what we're doing now. Seth's up at the house doing some editing on some videos now, and me and Ivan are going to go down here and we're going to get at it.
So if you need something, figure out what you need, do it quick.
So yeah. We may not have it, but we might. And if you need lower control arms, we've got a bunch of those, because all of the front, I don't know what they call it, K-member subframe or whatever we pull out of them, we were hauling them off for scrap. But then when I found out that they don't make the lower control arms anymore, we started saving them. So if anybody's looking for lower control arms, we've got them. All right. This is a little sketchy. This ain't the sketchiest thing I've ever done on the lift, but it's on there. It's not wanting to flip off and do anything, so we're going to lift it on up and see what happens. Go for it. You got a ways to go. I'm watching it.
Yeah, I know. I was just...
Yeah, you're good.
Messing it up.
You're good, yeah. Come on. I think right there. That's the last click. All right.
Hey, man.
It's on there. I'm not getting under it, but it's on there. No, I think it's like I say, it's a lot for it, but it's on there good. I've done a lot more sketchy things than that on there before, so we may put a support back here at the back, just to kind of give it a little bit of support, so it ain't so much hanging off the back. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that now. I do this a lot too. Yeah, stick that under the hitch there, and this will help support the back. We shook it pretty good. We got it right off of the ground, just a few inches, and we really shook it good, and it's pretty stable. No arms wanting to lift up off, so I think we're all right. We probably got to drop the gas tank. That was the biggest reason we wanted to get it on the lift. But this right here will let us know that we can probably do the 4-wheel drive conversion on here and be able to drop that front K member out from under it, or whatever you call it, cross member. So, all right, we're finally doing what we probably should have done to begin with. We're dropping the tank. We're pretty sure that it's probably the fuel pump. We've changed the injectors, we changed the distributor, we've changed everything. We had fuel pressure at one time, then we lost it. We changed computer, so we're not hearing the pump do anything. We don't have any fuel at all up at the throttle body, so we're going to go ahead and drop the tank, change out the fuel pump, and fix that wiring where they had pieced it back together with just trailer. You can see they took just a trailer set up like you do the wiring on a trailer, and rewired it. So we've got a pump and assembly and all that come out of a van out here. I just took it out, so we're going to take the right harness the way it's supposed to be wired and wire it back in like it's supposed to be, and hopefully that will fix it. That's the only thing we can figure it is. We've checked everything else, so the motor runs good as long as you put gas in the throttle body. It just it won't get the gas on its own. So we're gonna drop the tank.
What's the latest?
We're just trying to see if we went up there under there and checked around a little bit, trying to figure out what's wrong with the fuel pump, if there's anything wrong with the fuel pump. So we're gonna let it down. We've run a few diagnostics, and then we're gonna put some gas in it and see what happens. But looks good. Up under it looks good, solid. Brake lines, gas lines, everything looks good. Not real rusted, nothing pinched. Everything's cool.
We're happy.
Not a lot of damage, not damage at all.
No, the only damage on the whole thing is this.
Yeah, that little
This right here, and they're probably may have to come off when it's 4-wheel drive anyway.
There you go. Don't even need them.
Don't even need it.
We have Odin reporting in for duty. Come on, buddy.
What's it look like out there on the perimeter, G-Dog?
Come on. Oh, well.
Got a nice piece of metal for you.
He's taking part in cleaning up.
Appreciate it. We're trying to, he goes and gets stuff out of the driveway so it don't end up in the tars. Good boy. Go find us a nail. Good boy.
Got a lock and gas cap on it, and we don't have it too.
He was eating too much stuff. Let's get the gas cap off. Locked pretty tight.
Lost gas cap.
All right, buddy. Let's get it. Good boy. in his mouth.
So all you had to do was just put gas in it to make it run.
We hope. Wouldn't that be nice? Let me have I think a 16 millimeter wrench. Let me crack this fuel line, make sure we got pressure up here. There is fuel, I don't know how much pressure. Oh, it's got pressure. Got fuel.
Oh, shiced. That's wild. There was one right in there. All right, let me go. Let's get her in there. Oh my gobbly gork, what the? Try it again. That's pretty good.
We think maybe the injectors. The wires that were going to the injectors were all just melted together. And I don't know if it blew something. We checked all the fuses, or those fuses blown, so maybe it messed, the injectors are messed up. So we've got several throttle bodies around, so I think we're just gonna put this on there. But you gotta undo the fuel lines, take these fittings out, take this off of the top of the throttle body, and we'll put them on there and see what they do. And I don't know if we're doing the right thing checking this. It's just all I know what to do.
I mean, you can't hurt it, huh?
Nah, we don't know what we're doing anyway. We just kind of hunt and peck.
Things just work out.
But I think whatever the issue is, it's something simple. We just got to find it, put our finger on it, find it, and fix it. This could be it. This could not be it.
Tighten that up, did you?
No. And see, that'll do it, because it's got to have fuel pressure to find the injectors. So now we got probably, what, 3/4 of a gallon of gas down here on the intake that has the potential to catch on fire?
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe. Just be ready.
God.
Can you put some Leonard Skinner on?
I can't.
Oh.
I pulled in a couple times. I never catch anybody there.
Alright. Clear room for my boy. Oh, you doing a whole new top?
Yeah.
Or just a...
Yeah. Could be fuel pressure regulator. Your fuel pressure regulator's it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Could be that. You know, if it's not letting the fuel. All right. We are back down in the shop on Thursday. We're still trying to get the motorhome van. We haven't named it yet. Get it running. And we've tried everything. We've tried 3 different computers. We've checked all the fuses. We changed injectors. We changed the distributor. Everything that
Fuel
it
pump.
says, fuel pump, that it says to change. Well, what had happened was, when we got it, we could spin it over, put gas in the throttle body, and it would crank. But all of the wires, for some reason, that were going to the injectors had dismelted together. So evidently by doing that, it has blown something or fried something somewhere. So we changed everything that we could find that we thought could be messed up by that, and none of that has worked. So I do now, but I didn't really understand exactly how relays worked and what exactly they did. But I watched a bunch of videos last night and figured out we've got a problem, not with the fuel pump relay, but with the power going to the relay. The way this thing has fuel pump relay is right here, which is a relay just like this. It's got the 5 pins in it, and this is the wire. This is the wire that goes to the relay. So what we found out, we didn't realize what this wire was just sitting open, but what that is I guess a test that you can do. If you energize that, it will send power to your fuel pump, which it does. So we know the wires going back to the fuel pump are working, because when we energize this, it sends the power back there. But the way this thing works is this has power on this pin all the time. Then one of them is a ground, and then one of them is normally open and one is normally closed. So when you turn your switch on, it sends power to this pin, which in turn closes that normally open circuit to send the power to the fuel pump. So what it's doing, it's not getting from the switch. We're not getting the power to the relay to activate that relay to send the power to the fuel pump. So we've got to figure out why the power is not coming from the switch. Everything else is working. Like I say, the computer working. We can pour gas into the throttle body. The motor runs fine. It's just not activating the relay to activate the fuel pump. So I don't know if it's an ignition switch or there is some wire between here and there that got fried because those injector wires got stuck together. But there's no way that those injector wires getting stuck together did not kill something, because that's what happens when you get a short out. It either kills it or it sets something on fire before it does kill it. So something was killed. We just got to find out where it killed it and bring it back to life. And it looks like y'all may be doing most of that, because I'm going to
Burlington.
Ship a kit today. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And y'all got to get started on some more kits. So.
Relay.
Yeehaw.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Relay.
All right, so that's what we got going on here. And we're going to get at it, and we will keep y'all updated on it. Damn, we haven't even turned the light on yet.
Hold on, I got it.
We messed up. We're not even officially open.
That's just a little morning coffee talk.
All right, now we can go to work.
And then
Everything's good right now. We just hope it don't go that way. Let's get in here, man. And we are chasing wiring issues.
and mosquitoes. Mostly wires.
Yeah, we still cannot figure out why this thing, the injectors are not firing on it. We've changed everything that we know of. I've been on the internet watching videos and checking. We've swapped out the injectors. We have changed the pickup in the distributor. We've changed the distributor. We've checked grounds.
Wired the fuel pump up. Put the fuel pump back in it.
Yeah, we got the fuel pump working like it's supposed to, but the injectors are not injecting. We can pour gas down into the throttle body and it runs, but we just can't get the injectors to do their deal. So I don't know what's going on. It was evidently a problem, is why this thing was parked, because I think I said in the last one there was a fuel pump in the back. There was these wires going to the plugs on the injectors were all melted together. We separated them. And that's what we're doing now. We're putting new pigtail on it just in case. But evidently, whatever caused those wires to melt together has caused an issue somewhere else that we have not found yet. So,
On the hunt.
we're gonna keep looking. Wiring sucks. But it's like telling the boys, it's got to be something easy and simple, because I've put these motors in Jeeps. We put one in Seth's truck. had them all wired up and everything was cool, so we just got to find out where the problem is.
No, it sure didn't do anything, did it?
And we still got a fuel pump relay issue. For some reason, the fuel pump relay is not kicking on. But I did find out that on these TBI motors, even if the fuel pump relay is not working, once the engine, when you start spinning over, it picks up a certain amount of oil pressure. The oil pressure switch turns the fuel pump on. And that is the case because a little while ago when we were spinning it over, after a few seconds of spinning, we could hear the fuel kick in. So we got 2 issues we're chasing.
And action.
All right, we just got another computer. We know it's a good computer. We've done this before, but we're gonna try it again and see. I think what is happening is everything coming out of the computer to the relay and the injectors looks good. But I think whatever is going in the computer that tells it to do all that is where the problem is. So I think we need to find out whatever the problem is before it gets into the computer. And I don't know what the hell that is. Checked all the fuses.
Might just have to. Gosh almighty, man. It's just so.
So basically
We've already done so much.
we're getting ready to scrap it.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, we headed to lunch today, and Ivan decided to get his old hot rod AMC out, so we're driving his hot rod to lunch today.
Yeah.
We're going to the ABC store. That's usually where we go to lunch. And,
Oh my god. Man, I tell you what,
some days I feel like it.
it'll fill you up. But
Now we go right here, Food Line. We go to Food Line just about every day for lunch because they've got a little
AKA,
hot wing deli bar thing that they put up with about 5 or 6 different flavors of hot wings.
Yep.
And yesterday, when we came yesterday, they had just put ribs on there, so they were pretty good too. So we're gonna go get us some wings and ribs maybe and eat some lunch.
Yep. The nourishment cat has never. Well, sometimes it's
And if Ivan's car cranks back up when we leave, we'll go home. We'll see.
I missed it.
I had no idea it was gonna do it.
There's a fuse.
I checked every one of these fuses. That was the very first thing I checked.
shit.
I took the voltmeter, I pulled them out, looked at them, and I took the voltmeter and jumped across. And every single one of them, I checked every fuse in that box, and every one of them checked good. And I got to thinking, I was like, the only thing that could not be feeding that dang computer is it's got to be a fuse. So I pulled both of the ECM1 and the ECMB fuse out, even though they looked good, and just replaced them. Hit the switch and it fired up.
I know. I was right in the middle of telling him said something, and I completely just stopped.
Man,
Let's take her for a ride.
but I can't believe that. Those fuses checked. Literally, they checked good.
So,
Good. Crazy.
No, wait, don't run me over.
Spotchless, man.
Spotchless.
I don't even know
God,
what
I
to
can't
say.
believe that. I cannot believe that.
Man,
That blows me away.
that makes me so ill. But like, not. I'm too tired to get ill right now. I don't care.
But man, we've checked.
That's what I'm
just so
saying.
y'all
We got
know,
up under this thing,
we
got dirty, and
checked everything.
everything.
We've checked.
Yeah, y'all were on the creeper when you didn't have to be.
We changed 3 computers. We put a new fuel pump in the tank. We changed injectors. We changed the plugs going through the injectors. We changed the distributor. Changed the pickup in the distributor again.
2 of the housings for what is it? The pressure
The pressure regulator.
regulators. I had 2 of them on there.
Changed fuel pump relay. We did everything. Everything that caused that problem.
Oh my gosh.
And didn't
This is crazy. This is crazy.
fuses.
Always check your fuses.
But that's what I'm saying. We checked them. Very first thing I checked.
So it
Always check
blowed.
the
It
simplest
blowed
thing.
while we were
No,
doing something?
they weren't blown. But they were 10 amp fuses. And when I pulled them out, they were checking with the voltmeter would check good across them. It was sending the power through. But the filament in the fuse was just like hairline. It was just real small. And I was like, that's a 10 amp fuse. It should be bigger than that. I don't know if it I don't know. But that's all I did is I put 2 new fuses in there. Just grasping at straws, pulled those 2 ECM fuses out and replaced them.
My gosh, man. Grabbed enough straw to make a bale of hay. Now let's take it down. Let's clean it up, take it down.
Well, it sounds like you're in the hull of a ship. Things already creaking and cracking. How's it drive? How's it drive? All right, let me hop in. Oh.
Smoking like crazy. Might be a fire. It's gonna be smoking out there.
Almost there. And
Look, she's wow. Hot. She's licking Annie and everything.
Well, that's not good.
She's puking everything. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Smoking like a southern grandmother. Goodness. It'll run the rats out there. Look at it. Bugs, there's ants coming out. Running for their lives. Yeah. She's peeing. Pretty hard.
I just got a drink. The hood, it's parked over here now. Hood's open. Did you get any gas in it? Oh, okay, good.
Got like half a gallon.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh. Golly. Let me just.
What was that?
What? I think it goes to the
Yeah, the cashier inside, she was like, good gosh, y'all got another van? I was like, well, I guess so. We're trying not to burn down the entire gas station right now.
It won't do anything because the heat coming off of this friggin' fryer right
Well, I didn't hear the truck kick in, so.
Here we go.
The brakes are still.
It's rolling though. It's better, ain't it?
Feels like it. Still full.
Thought something happened. It did. Took off. Man, that's great. Look at that.
You running it off the road.
We're just don't mind us. We're just broke trying to get a little bit of gas. Fix our stuff. Y'all, it is so hot right here. My gosh. Like, I done feel like I was been working out in the desert.
I've been working on the railroad. Oh my God, it is unbearably hot. Go, dude.
Sorry, I've just...
Gotta get. Oh,
He said it's unbearably hot.
We need to let it cool a bit.
I bet you could fry an egg on that chrome hubcap right now. It's bellowing out of there.
Oh, dude, you could smoke a sausage on that.
It looks like Cheech and Chong dropped a left-handed cigarette with shag carpet in there.
I know, man. I mean, oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Did it growl at you?
Yeah, it's like bubble bubble.
You know what they say? It's not the destination.
It's the
so
pep in
much
your
the
step.
It's right.
Yeah, it's not how far you walk; it's how much you paddled on the boat when you got there, ain't it? Before you got there, I guess.
When you're carrying the mail, you gotta get there sometimes.
Yeah. If you're kissing the milkman, then you're better. You're probably
You're
not
late on
very
some bills.
faithful.
Yeah.
to the other person.
Yeah. It's that old
Yeah, man.
saying.
It's age old.
I mean, we're not that far out. Well, I just don't want it to.
You just don't want it to go up in a ball of flames? Me either.
Well, that the brake is
Weld the caliper together.
possible, yeah. And then it. What?
Without that dog box of hose blows, that's
Oh,
that's
no
Steam
bueno.
City. That's no bueno.
Very much bad.
Very much no good.
Here comes the fire truck.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wonder if somebody called.
Because there's a smoking van at the at the gas station, probably. Or if they're going to. Smoking, I say. We're smoking.
All right.
Dang.
What's coming? Because when I go, I'm going. That can't be good on.
That was awful. Oh. Oh,
She's gurgling.
Look out. I'll be back here.
We didn't hurt.
that's just awesome. Just look at it.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
It's all there.
That smells delightful.
That's not fair. How can there be that many threads? How? Crap. Crap. F.
Little F, big F.
Lowercase.
Lowercase b.
Wow. Yikes. Dog and fried. Oh my god! I'm gonna throw up.
All right, we got the wheel off of the motorhome, and once everything cooled off, we found out, of course, it was locked up. We didn't know if it was the caliper or the hose, but it is. It looks like it's the brake hose. When it cooled off enough, we got it to where we could work with it, and I cracked the bleeder, got the pressure off of it, and as soon as I did, it relieved that pressure. It freed it up. So Evidently we got a collapsed brake hose, and what they'll do, the inside, the inner liner of these things will collapse sometimes, and it'll let the pressure go through, but it won't let it go back, so it'll keep the caliper locked on it. So I think that's what has happened here, and Seth and Ivan have gone to the parts store now to see if they've got one in stock, and if they do, that should fix it up. And I think we figured out that the coolant level was just low. I checked the radiator before we left, and it was almost full on coolant, but evidently there wasn't any in the block. So when we started driving it just wasn't enough to keep it cool. But I think we'll be all right. We'll get it back together and see what happens.
All right. Well, we literally just got back from Walmart. That was the worst experience of my entire life.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
That was just awful.
bad. I don't even have anything to say, nothing clever, nothing. It was just a sucky time at Walmart. I hated it.
I told you, I've been into surgery before.
Me too.
On my body.
Yeah.
And I would rather go through that experience again than go through the experience of dealing with any Walmart. But anyway, Dad seemed to get the brakes worked out, so we're just following him. Well, it isn't smoking.
All right, we got the van running, but we had changed injectors and swapped around. I'm putting the original injectors back on it because I think what we had a bunch of throttle bodies that had come off different stuff. I think we actually had a set of injectors that come off a 4.3 throttle body, and it was throwing a lean code, and it really wasn't acting like it was running good. So we're going to put the original injectors back on the throttle body and see if that helps it out. Not a big deal, just a little bit of time. All right, y'all just watched us, the video of us getting the camper van running. We had a heck of a time getting it going. We finally figured it out. Just kind of feel dumb that we didn't realize what it was sooner than we did, but that's just the way things go. Sometimes when you're chasing problems down, it throws you for a loop sometimes. But anyway, we got it going. We originally had gotten this thing, Michelle and I were going to take it and fix it for ourselves and let this be our vehicle. But after looking at it and the way it's laid out, personally, I just don't like the way it's laid out. I don't like the rear door entryway for the way we camp. So Olivia and Ivan are going to take this thing and fix it for them. We're going to do the four-wheel drive conversion on it. Don't know exactly how high we're going to go. We're probably going to do a 4-inch lift and maybe 33, 34-inch tires on it. And don't know exactly when we will get to that, but that's in the making. But Olivia and Ivan have decided they're going to go in and probably just completely gut this thing because it's the way we camp and what we use our vans for. The layout in it is just not right. It's not like, we don't go to campgrounds and plug up to service and sewer and all that. So the way it's laid out just does not work. And honestly, the way it's laid out, I don't see how a couple could use it anyway, because this right here, this little rinky-dink couch right here is the only bed in here. It folds out, and it's barely enough space for one person to sleep on. So it's just not a cool layout. I think it was a good concept. That may be why they quit making them like this. You know, if it had a overhead queen size bed or something up here, it would be different. But this little bathroom right here, I mean, that's just really a waste for what we do and the way we camp. So I think they're going to come in here, and they've kind of got a layout in their mind of how they want to do it, and gut it out. That may make some of y'all mad. I don't know. But if you saw it and you were standing in it, you would probably look at it and say, well, you know, you're right. It's just really not good for a couple to be using. And like I said, the way we camp, we go out in the boonies and just, you know, we sit up in a field somewhere or out in the woods, and it's just, we don't need all that stuff. So that's going to be the plan for it. That's I think that's what they're going to do. Matter of fact, there comes Ivan now. Him and Olivia, they've kind of got an idea of what they're going to do on the inside of it. We're going to do the 4-wheel drive conversion on it. I'd love to start on it tomorrow, but there's just no way we can get started on it tomorrow. So it'll be a little while. I think they're going to start using it a little bit like it is now, though. So that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Buy some merch.
Brakes.
Check your
Before you
brakes.
go.
Yeah, check your brakes.
Man.
Check it all over before you go, especially when they've been sitting for a while. I guess our excitement got the best of us, so we took off a little prematurely. But anyway, it made for some good entertainment, I think. But like I said, y'all like, subscribe, share. Check out our buddies at OK Recycling. Like, if it wasn't for them, this channel wouldn't be possible. So thank y'all, and we'll keep them coming for you.
Yeah, we'll try it. See what happens.
What's this? No, I mean it's like slotted. I am not sure. It's got a spring on the back too. Look at that.
What the world? What if that is for
20 James Bond flip out knife. Look at there. Yeah. Nobody knows you got a weapon. Oh, look, there's another one over here. That's taped up. Well, that one probably was too at one time. Oh,
this thing's just full of surprises and gadgets.
I wonder what else we'll find in.
I can guarantee you this, there's not a fire extinguisher in there.
No, because the wall mount, it's on the wall. Open the door and look to the right. There's where it should be.
Well, there's the fire.